Hey everyone, it's Monday, January 25th. The time is 7:45 p.m. and the temperature is 1 degree Celsius. This here is the north end of Roncesvalles Avenue. And that's a look at where Dundas Street West turns north. So this here is where Roncesvalles Avenue starts. And the plan for this one is just to head south through the village of Roncesvalles down to Queen Street West. Once I get to Queen Street, my plan is to start a live stream. I just thought I would record my walk down there, and it's been a while since I've done a regular walking video at night like this. It's not even 8 p.m., but it certainly feels a lot later than that. There's virtually no one out here on the streets. There's the 504 King Street bus, which would normally be a streetcar. There's the Westminster Chapel at High Park. High Park is just off to the west from here. And in the other direction is Dundas West Station. And this is Ritchie Avenue. There's a look towards Dundas Street West. Normally this is a rather vibrant and somewhat happening neighborhood. Like a lot of neighborhoods in Toronto, these restrictions have certainly sucked the life out of it. And for some reason, I don't have a walk sign here, even though I didn't see any advanced greens. I have done walks through Roncesvalles before where I talked a bit about the history and some of the buildings and establishments here. So you can look for those on the channel if you're interested. There's the old Review Cinema across the street. You have to wonder when they'll be allowed to have guests again. Earlier today, I did a walk through Scarborough along Eglinton Avenue East through an area known as the Golden Mile, and I took that over to Kennedy Station. And apparently we're in for a pretty good snowfall tomorrow morning. So hopefully I can wake up and try to capture that. If that does happen, I'll probably be uploading a walk from that snowfall before I upload this one. So most of these retail stores are closed and they couldn't open to in-store customers if they wanted to. There's the Classical Music Conservatory. This area is known for being home to the city's Polish community, or at least it's the largest Polish enclave in the city. I thought hardware stores were deemed essential. I guess that one just closes early. There's all kinds of neat restaurants, cafes, and bars along this part of Roncesvalles. I say Roncesvalles, but a lot of the locals here will say Roncesvalles. They won't pronounce the S. Some will, though. And a lot of people just call it Ronci, which is probably the smart thing to do. That way you don't find yourself engaged in any debates as to how to pronounce the street name or the neighborhood name. Typically all the retail is on the east side of the street. And this area is to the west of downtown. The Dizzy Gastro Sports Pub. One of the things I find neat about this particular neighborhood is, despite it being frequented by a good number of people and in a relatively well-off area, you don't see a whole lot of corporate chain stores and that sort of thing. It's definitely got its own unique look and feel to it. This is Westminster Avenue. And that is St. Vincent de Paul Roman Catholic Church. It's a rather grand looking structure. Towards the south end of Roncesvalles, it starts to blend in with the Parkdale neighborhood, which is where I'll be live streaming tonight. I guess that's part of some kind of Christmas nativity scene. I have no idea. A lot of people have left their Christmas decorations up this year into January, well into January, as we're almost at the end. You can see there's a lot of homes on this street that have their decorations up. There's a look back up north. There's certainly a few more vacant storefronts than there used to be. And I've always quite liked the mural on the side of this building. I'll turn around and take a look. Although it's not particularly well lit right now. There goes another pair of 504 buses. That certainly changes the vibe on this street when you have buses instead of streetcars. One thing I'm not seeing, unlike a lot of Toronto neighborhoods these days, are cannabis shops every fourth or fifth store. It's a bit of an exaggeration, but they have certainly popped up everywhere. I'm sure they're here and I'm just not seeing them. There is St. Stanislaus and St. Casimir's Polish parishes. Credit union. Oh, I thought it was a religious building. Speaking of corporate stores, of course, there's a Timmy's. Near downtown, most of the busier retail stretches in neighborhoods like this run east to west. This is one of the ones that go north to south. I can think of Chinatown on Spadina. There's Yonge Street and Cabbagetown, way out on the east end of downtown. But Little Italy, Little Portugal, Little Tokyo even, West Queen West, King West, and a lot of others tend to be east to west. I guess I should just say east-west, because they also go west to east. Sometimes I don't think things through entirely before I say them. Or like this walk, I didn't even think this through before I started recording it. I just sort of got this idea at the last minute. There goes a 506 Carlton streetcar. And there's a convenience store in an old cinema. This here is Galley Avenue. I seem to recall doing a night walk through here actually, probably in early December. Thought it was longer ago, but I kind of remember walking down some of these side streets and seeing Christmas decorations. Hello, no harm in covering the area again so soon, I guess. It is what it is. I apologize for the duplicate work. Although I think things are a bit bleaker now. There weren't any stay-at-home orders the last time I recorded through this area. Ooh, that smell of marijuana is quite strong. And here's an October. It's a convenience store chain I used to see all over the place growing up as a kid. And like Becker's and Max Milk, you don't really see them anymore these days. The Knit Cafe. They seem to have a website. Good for them. I hope they're getting some business. So just off to the west here is St. Joe's Hospital. And to the south, after Queen Street, is the beginning of King Street West. That would be the Parkdale / Little Tibet area. I guess I'm technically in Parkdale now. Looks like there's a fair bit of road work going on around here. Well, that is a sewage truck. Maybe it's best to cross over here. I am heading to that little parquet across the street. There's a look north. Up Roncesvalles. So this is a look west on the Queensway. This is where the Queensway begins. And on the other side, there's a look east down Queen Street west. So that's where Queen Street begins. And there's the start of King Street. And that's where I'll be heading down, I think, to start the live stream. I think I'll walk down King Street to Dufferin, and then I'll come up to Queen Street and come back this way, and then I don't know what I'll do. Maybe I'll walk back up to Dundas West Station. Maybe I'll jump on a streetcar. Who knows? But here we are at the Beatty Boulevard Parquet. Just look back at Parkdale. Let's see what kind of view we get here. There should be rail tracks directly below us here. There they are. And a look at the Gardner Expressway and Lakeshore Boulevard. And beyond that, I think that's the Palais Royal, which is a club and event space. And beyond that is Lake Ontario. All right, I hope you enjoyed this night walk down Roncesvalles Avenue. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Oh, I don't know why my voice squeaked like that, but anyways, thanks for watching, guys, and I will catch you on the next one.